Olori Mariam is literally going crazy as we speak. Yes, that woman, she has lost it completely. She's going mad right now simply because the Ooni failed her. According to her, the Ooni don't fail her. Because waiting all of us they take follow, she dey talk say Ooni has gone ahead to do something different entirely. Because what all of us has been following lately is the fact that Tobi has done a lot of things that are not meant to be done. She has, they have a lot of evidence against her. Remember, Miriam was the same person who came out to say that, uh, came out to say that uh, Tobi actually bought her children after the issue of the surrogate mother came out, and then the whole DNA that Ronke found came out too. Miriam also brought out her own findings, and it was actually quite interesting based on the fact that every single thing was beginning to align with all that other persons had found over time, and every single thing was beginning to fall in place, that truly Tobi has something to hide concerning her twins. So right now, no, my people, based on waiting all of us they take follow, and waiting all of us we they see, like, so it don't they happen woto woto. Yes, it is happening, and it is happening so fast. Yes, it is happening so fast. Yes, because my people, this one no be small thing again. Because in the midst of this whole thing, in the midst of this whole gbas, in the midst of this whole thing, we're thinking that okay, the only has evidence over Toby Phillips, that Toby Phillips actually has a surrogate mother. Yes, and aside the evidence, we all have know that the DNA issue came up. It has not been verified. Um, Aside the DNA issue, then the surrogate mother and every other thing that has been on the line lately, and all of those things put together, and you know, we were expecting an irrational reaction from the Oni, but right now, no, Miriam is completely angry. Miriam is vexing. Miriam is boozed. In fact, we don't even know the words to describe Miriam's action now. Some people are saying yes, she has every right to behave the way she's behaving. She can do whatever she wants to do because the Oni has proven that every single thing that has been going on in the palace is just but a joke. Because the Oni gave Toby Phillips the leverage to secretly sneak into his chambers. Yes, he sneaked into his chambers when every other person was busy doing their stuff and they were far away. So right now, no, it has turned into a matter. It has turned into something that Miriam is not really happy about it. She's not finding it funny at all. She's not seeing it to be something that she can actually just overlook and say that let it go. Yes, it's not something that she can just say like that, because right now, no, she done the vex. The woman done the vex completely. Yes. Now, why would she be so angry? Remember that Jerry is the one said that the competition in the palace is so alarming that if you don't, if you, God, if you don't, if you are not, if you don't take care, or you don't take caution, you might end up being dragged down the drain. Yes, you might end up being dragged down, and in the midst of you being dragged down, you will get to understand, or you will get to realize that all of these things are just but a fallacy. Yeah, so right now she's Miriam is angry, and we are beginning to understand reasons why she's angry, because all of these things were happening. Both of them were thinking that Oni would take actions, or Oni would do something, Oni would do this, Oni would do that, but it's seeming to be different. It's seeming not to be that. It's seeming to be something else entirely. It's seeming to be entirely what none of them expected. And here we are right now. Miriam is extremely angry. We have always known Miriam to be very impulsive when she's angry. Remember when Oni went to Abuja to celebrate Tadenikawo's birthday with with Naomi, the mother. what we heard and what happened live in the palace was the fact that Miriam vandalized every single thing. Yes, she vandalized every single thing in the palace that was at her reach. She made sure she took it down. She made sure she made everybody involved feel the pain, the wrath, and the rage that came from her. But this was what only celebrating her son harmlessly, harmlessly in Abuja. And right now, what is happening? Tobi sneaked into the Ooni's chambers and Mariam is angry again. For how long will Mariam continue to be angry about other people's actions, preference, or what is happening around them? It's beginning to be confusing. It's beginning to be alarming. It's beginning to be in fact, it's beginning to be something that is worth being looked into. Because when Ooni gets to show another woman attention, when Ooni gets to show another woman care, when Ooni gets to be around another woman, it is always something that will bother. It is always something that will give Tobi will give Mariam a heart attack. It will give her serious problem. But in the midst of this, one thing everybody has been saying, everybody has been trying to make us understand is that right from time, it was stated that the Ooni is polygamous in nature. The Ooni has the leverage to marry as many wives as he can. The Ooni can marry so many wives. And you know before you came to marry him, you knew all of these things before you came to marry the Ooni. And all of a sudden now it's beginning to be something that you cannot handle, something that you cannot bear, something that you cannot even take. When he's around another woman, you are quarreling. When he's around another woman, you are fighting. When he's around another woman, you're having issues.
You know, go end.
And you know all of this things. So right now it is beginning to be quite alarming. All of a sudden, why Mariam is behaving like this? But we will not judge Mariam. Maybe Mariam really loves the Ooni. Or it is true what people are saying, that she's an obsessed fellow who doesn't know how to control or put her feelings together. She keeps losing it at each second. She keeps losing it at each minute. And every single thing that happens, Mariam has lost it already. And she's bustling out. She's doing every single thing she feels she can do to man over things. Right now, no, she dey vex, she dey para, she dey do every single thing where she want do. And at the end of it, we go see how it go pay her in the end.
Because if this woman decides to go on,
because this one
a open hearing
again,
will only agree to it. And secondly, in what way would this open hearing favor them? Because everybody don dey see the blogs, news everywhere don dey carry am. Na the court wey no know talk, make we wait see wetin Ooni go talk in response to this women on top their request like so.